just less of trying to make us like certain bands and trying to give us a direction, and more it's like, no, this is how I feel. This is what I'm gonna write. And I mean, there's multiple lines on the record that are some of my favorite. I remember even just asking them, being like, "Is that too stupid? Can I say that?" Like, I remember before I record you, I asked them about that line. I was like, "Is that too dumb? Like, is that cool?" And they're like, "No, that's cool. Whatever. There's nothing too dumb."
You know what?
Rappers talk about
rappers rhyme the same word with the same word like 8 times over. And yeah, that too. Great.
Well,
positive thinking. Anyways.
Well, you know what? I can totally sympathize because I've been working on a side project for a while now. I've only got 2 songs down; they're not even finished. But point being is, I understand the recording process, the recording frustration. Because man, holy crap, I was getting so annoyed. I had to do the vocal tracks over I don't know how many times because I was a second too late, I was a few seconds too much over. Oh my god! So I completely understand, guys. So I can completely sympathize with the process you guys go through to record this stuff and get the stuff done. Because I completely respect you so much more because of that.
Yeah, right. In the studio, you realize you're not as good as you think you are.
Yeah, well, that's right.
You're still as good looking as you think you are, but you're not as good at playing.
And we've been in countless studios.
Actually, you're not as good looking when you record because the studio is right down the street from the Hat. Did I tell you I got gout? I got gout during the recording process. Do you know what gout is?
Yes, I do.
Sucks, and it's for old people. I got gout. I ate too many damn pastrami sandwiches, sucked back Mountain Dew.
And chicken
wings, and I got gout, and it was the most painful experience of my life.
Well, that sucks, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do with that one? I don't know how to take off from that, but let's get to the next.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna sing about that
next song.
Sports
is
game.
Well, this next song is really sad.
Ask which one of us has the most medium dick. All right,
Whoa.
next song.
Yeah.
It's Garrett.
This next song is really sad.
Yeah, the song's a bummer.
And it's called Broken. Dig this.
I first saw you 15 years ago, down at the restaurant, the one you owned on the west side of town. And I knew I loved you. We met in December, you moved in by spring. I can't describe the type of joy you would bring. I never thought I'd have to live without you. You got sick about 3 years ago. They found some cancer in your bones. The doctor said that you'd soon die. They gave you 6 months, but you proved them wrong. But I soon realized it wouldn't be long until the day I'd have to live without you. Oh, but we cannot change what's already broken. I can't just wait around on a dream that won't come true. 6 months ago. My God, it feels like forever. The days go by and I just feel more alone. But I'm getting by and I'm moving on. But I still hear your voice in every song. 'Cause you are a part of me that will never die. But we cannot change what's already broken. And I can't just wait around on a dream that won't come true. And I cannot change what is already spoken. And if I could, then you know I would. I would trade it all for another night with you. But we cannot change what's already broken. And I can't just wait around on a dream that won't come true. And I cannot change what's already spoken. And if I could, then you know I would. I would trade it all for another night with you.
Broken, the Wild Young Hearts. Bit of a bummer tune, but a very good one still at that. You know what? No, by the same time too, it was a very good song, and I can completely relate in some ways because I lost my mother 9 years ago to cancer, so I can completely understand that. So I mean, it just like it was a very good tune. I really liked it.
Thanks, man. You ain't the only one, brother.
It's like a club.
It's like a fucked up club.
And that song's tight. That's one of my favorite songs. That one was really put together, studio driven more so than any song we've done, where we kind of had the progression, the feel of it, and the vocals and stuff like that. But all the stuff over top, there's a lot more keys and stuff than in a normal Wild Young Hearts song. It's a little more out there than most our stuff, but I think it's a cool departure. And for that halfway through the record, I think it's a great ballad, a great change of pace. I think it's one of my favorite songs we've come up
the
with.
full band doesn't really come in until like the last
Right when it finally comes in.
Yeah,
It's like
it's very production driven.
Yeah, it's like
It was maybe one of the most, it was a lot of fun in the studio in a way, I mean, on top of it being a heavy subject matter.
Right.
It was just also it was very involved in the studio, we did a lot to just polish it and kind of make it one of those just real feely songs. And, and it has a completely different
Feel.
dynamic than most of our songs, most songs are fairly to the structure, verse, chorus, whatever, but this one is more like, kind of all stretching towards that last big moment.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that kind of veering off once in a while, right? To kind of dive into something new. I mean, that's what people want to hear, right? It's fun to kind of do what people are used to, but every once in a while you kind of want to veer off just a little bit. It doesn't have to be too dramatic or anything like that, but it just have to be a little bit of a change to say, people listening to that goes, no, that's really cool. I'm glad they did that. I'd like to hear more of that sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, we never heard a song like that before.
Yeah, I think what we were trying to say is that we're the hero that Gotham needs, not the one it deserves.
Right.
Not the one it deserves.
Is that how it goes? I don't know. You know what I mean.
Well,
I don't think
we pick it up really, really high at this next song.
Yeah, the next song is a good time.
It's
Venice
all
Beach
about-
is a great
It's
song.
about hanging out at the beach.
Right on. So let's get to that right now. Next up, Venice Beach, the Wild Young Hearts off of Feel Good. Dig this.
searching for some sense of relief. Oh no, I couldn't find a way to ever unwind. I kept on feeling tied to everything. Then I moved down to the ocean, and I don't think that I'll ever leave. Maybe this week I'll ride my bike to Venice Beach and double surf until my body goes numb. Let's ride around until the sun finally goes down. Forget our problems, 'cause problems are dumb. So let's go get high and just enjoy our night. Let's start living like we're young and free. So later this week, let's ride our bikes to Venice Beach and let's go surf until our bodies go numb. 'Cause I'm just trying to find a little peace of mind today. I spend my days on the boardwalk, riding around with nothing to do. And I spend my nights in my front yard, just laying back and having a few. This Indian summer keeps on beating like a drummer. You can hardly tell it's winter at all. And round here the sun stays up so long, at least the spring and into the fall. Maybe this week I'll ride my bike to Venice Beach and double surf until my body goes numb. Let's ride around until the sun finally goes down. Forget our problems, 'cause problems are dumb. So let's go get high and just enjoy our night. Let's start living like we're young and free. So later this week, let's ride our bikes to Venice Beach and let's go surf until our bodies go numb. 'Cause I'm just trying to find a little peace of mind today. Let's ride around until the sun finally goes down. Forget our problems, 'cause problems are dumb. So let's go get high and just enjoy our night. And let's start living like we're young and free. So later this week, let's ride our bikes to Venice Beach and let's go surf until our bodies go numb. 'Cause I'm just trying to find a little peace of mind today.
Venice Beach, the Wild Young Hearts. Now that was a really cool, like, upbeat tune for sure. No, serve until your body goes numb, and just like it's just another way to kind of clear your mind a bit. After like going for like a long walk or a long run, you know, you get to clear your mind and kind of have fun at the same time. So really cool song. Really dug that.
Yeah, super catchy. Yeah, very. That's very. Very beach oriented. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a song that you put on, when you go to the beach, I mean, hello,
Yeah, that song's an awesome time. I think that's pretty quintessential Wild Young Hearts. It's fun.
Our style.
Very new age Beach Boys, like you said.
That's right, man. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for part one. We'll be back with part two to finish up the rest of the album. So stick with us. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. Until then, bones out. Be right back with Wild Young Hearts.